Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the prison called life. We are back again in the prison called life, man. Hope you guys are good. As complicated as we make this world to be, it's actually very, very simple, man. The problem is that we're just so attached, we're just so attached into trying to make something out of this. We're just so fixated into trying to understand the deeper meanings of this life. Even if there is, even if there isn't, you just get to a point where you do not care. You let things flow however they flow. Whether you discover the truth or you don't discover the truth, what does it matter? What does it really matter? Because you have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose. When you come here into this life, you came with nothing. You were just born into the circumstances that you found yourselves in. But truthfully, you're not responsible for these things that you find yourself in. Now it comes the moment where you have to adapt, you have to survive, within those circumstances. If they are good, then that's a good thing. You have less work to do. If they are bad, then you have a lot of work to do, so you can make it out of those bad circumstances, And then throughout all of this fighting and adapting and trying to find yourself in a better place, now you get to a point where you just die. You just die. And now the question comes, what was it all about? What was it all about? Even for the people who lived that good life where they really didn't have to struggle for anything, what did they learn? What was it all about? Because as we've discovered, most things can be learned through hardship, because it's hard to learn through trauma. Most things can be learned through hardship. So what does it even matter? What is the actual point? You get to a point where you just realize that all of this is just an experience. Take it for what it is. Don't dwell too much on this. Don't overthink, don't have any regrets, don't have any expectations. I understand that it is only proper, it is only right for you to think in that particular way, where you have goals, dreams, and all of that. You can have those, but don't let them consume you. If you achieve something, great. If you don't achieve it, believe me, it doesn't matter. If you achieve it, good. It's a good thing, right? You get to live that thing that you've been dreaming about. But if you also don't achieve that dream, it is what it is. Don't let it get you down. Don't let it think that it makes you less of a person, because that's the thing that messes with all of us. We trying to think that we are losers because we don't achieve certain things, standards that are set by other people. Just because we didn't achieve those standards, now we think that there's something wrong with us. No. In the grand scheme of things, all of this doesn't matter. Don't let people discourage you and tell you that you're a loser, you're a failure. No. When you get into this life, there's nothing to lose, there's nothing to gain. Honestly, in fact, you know, you might as well just tell people, man, screw your fake reality. This life isn't even real. Just tell them this stupid reality isn't even real, man. So that's genuinely the point where I'm at, and I wish everybody would just get to the point where they realize that those aspirations, I'm completely, off social media. The only thing I'm on is YouTube and TikTok. And TikTok is only where I post some of my training videos, and that's it. you know Post my training videos, get on YouTube and speak my mind. That's it. But as for being on Twitter, Instagram, and saying a lot of things, trying to see all these people with their own standards, poisoning your mind and all of these things, you know like, you have to get to a point where you set your own expectations, you set your own standards, you live the way you want to live. You can have dreams, you can have expectations, but don't let them swallow you. You can do the things that you want to do, but don't let it swallow you. Don't let it consume you to the point where you lose that thing. Now you feel like your life is over. Now you feel like, no. In the grand scheme of things, there's nothing to lose, there's nothing to gain. Even if you gain all of this big success, what does it matter? You're going to die. That's the reality. That's the reality of things. And when you're dead, there's not really much that we can say, or that you can say. We've never crossed the other side if we're still here, obviously, so we'd never know. But don't let these things consume you, man. Don't let these things consume you. Don't let the things of this world, the pressure of this world, get to you. Let things flow the way they want to flow, man. This life is not even real, man. Don't put yourself under that pressure. Don't put yourself under that immense pressure trying to please women. Because a lot of us men, the things that we do, it's mostly because people are trying to please women. Try to please yourself first. Are you happy with what you're doing? If what you're doing doesn't make you happy, then what does it matter what the other person thinks about? If something that you're doing, is going to make you feel good, it's going to boost your self-esteem, then go ahead and do it. But if you know that they're trying to make you do this, and there's actually no benefit to this thing, then why are you even there? Why? So what I've also discovered is that we tend to take this life personal, but it's not personal. It's indifferent to all of our struggles. The truth is that we have an ego. So we want to make this world all about ourselves. We're going through tough times, and we think, oh, the world is against us. The world is, no, it's indifferent. It doesn't care. Even if good things are happening for you, it doesn't care. But as we know, majority of the things that are happening are bad, but it's mostly because of the systems, the oppressive systems that have been put in motion, by these slave masters, so that they can keep us down while they go up, because they understand the law of balance. You can't be rich if other people are also rich. How does that work? How can you be a master if you have no slaves? So obviously, for you to be a master, you have to have slaves. You have to bring other people down so they can serve you. It's that simple, man. So other than all of that, man, just realize, in the grand scheme of things, there's nothing to lose, there's nothing to gain. Don't think too much about anything. Don't let this world consume you. Don't be all depressed. Do things that make you feel good. Don't try and be a hero and involve yourself in stuff that they are not going to benefit you. Choose yourself. Be selfish. I'm telling you, man, be selfish with your time, with everything else. It's only for your own benefit at the end of the day. Don't let these people lie to you, try to convince you to be selfless and try and give yourself. No. You're going to be screwed. This world is set up like that. Only the ruthless survive here. So this is DeadMf, and I'm signing out.